Today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, then just keep watching. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. I hope you're all doing very well. So today we are doing a full face of first impressions and I'm so excited because I have a couple of things here that I've been wanting to try for such a long time, and I look absolutely horrible today. It's so humid and I'm very tired, so a lot of these things are going to help me look normal. I've already primed because I don't have a new primer, so I've used my ordinary silicone primer. This is part of my project pan. I might do an update soon. I know I said that in one of my last videos, but I will probably do one soon. But yeah, let's start off on foundation. So I finally have the Elf Soft Glam Satin Foundation. So I got this from Boots today. I used my points just because I don't think I probably would have bought it. I mean, it's £8, so it's not like the most expensive, and you know, it's very affordable. Like, I've always been here and there with Elf foundations. Like, some of them work for me, some of them don't really work for me, but this is a medium buildable coverage, and this is in the shade 25 Light Neutral. So I'm excited because I don't think I've tried a new foundation in a while, and considering it's by Elf as well, like I said, who knows what's going to happen. So I'm going to get some on my brush and I'm just going to blend it in, as you do with foundations. So I'm hoping it's a good match for me because I mean, I was kind of like ish in a rush when I was buying it. Had my baby in my harness and it was being a bit fussy, so I was kind of like, okay, let me get one and then we'll just go. And I went to Superdrug as well. I have something from Superdrug that I purchased, which I will use today, which I'm very excited about as well. There's a couple of products here that I've had for a little while. There's about maybe 2 things that are not new, just because I don't have a like full face. And I know I say that like every video, but I mean, I'd rather just like use the products than kind of save them, because you know, I'm like, there's not going to be like a new primer that I want to try, or eyeshadow palette, who knows, and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is not a bad shade match. I mean, let's see, it's fine. It's not perfect. It's a little bit more orange than I normally am, as you can probably tell, but I do have a new concealer that I'm going to try to kind of blend it in. So I mean, coverage wise, it's doing quite a decent job. I've heard good things about this. Like, I've not heard anything negative, to be honest, but again, like I've said before, Elf foundation stuff are not my favorite. I just for some reason really wanted to try this. So yeah, coverage wise, it's definitely covered up my redness, which is what I want always. So let's go on to concealer, because we're going to kind of build it on top. So this is by Collection. So this is the Ultra Cover Concealer, their Lasting Perfection range, and this has a XO applicator and can last up to 16 hours. I mean, I'm not going to leave this on for 16 hours, but I am going to leave it on obviously for a little bit. This is in the shade 3N Ivory Neutral, and I've had this for about a week or 2. I'm going to put on the smallest amount. I won't call that smallest, but it's an amount. It's definitely lighter than my foundation, so that is good enough for me. And I'm going to see what this is like. In one of my last videos, I used a new one by Too Faced. That one was pretty good. I mean, I laughed at how expensive it was for the size. Like, it was £16 originally, and it's like half the size of this, and I think this is like £4. And I know it's because Too Faced are a bit more of a high-end brand, and I did obviously mention that, obviously prices and stuff like that, and I've not tried Too Faced in a while, and I thought the concealer was quite nice. It dried up super quickly, but this one is definitely taking its time to dry down, which is great, because it's always interesting to see the different type of concealers, and especially one where I need to cover my under eyes. So it's definitely brightened my under eyes a bit. I mean, my bags are going to be like this for a while, just waking up and you know, waking up super earlier than normal, and just like life in general, but it's fine. I do have a new setting powder. I haven't had a new setting powder in ages to try out, but that's quite nice. I mean, covered up any blemishes. I mean, it's definitely covered up. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely helped cover up a bit. So we're looking nice. So let's go on to blush. So I have the new Trio blush by Revolution. They did kindly send this to me to test out, so I'm obviously just going to give you my review anyway, but this is obviously meant to be duping like Patrick Tar and was it like One Size and all that as well by Patrick Star. So lots of Patricks, which I haven't tried One Size, and I've heard very good things. But this is the Icon Blush Trio. So you get a cream, a powder, and a kind of blush highlighter. So yeah, this is the Icon Blush, sorry, and I think this is about £9 or something like that. So very, very affordable. So I'm going to start with the cream one because we're going to kind of maybe use that at the bottom and the powder one on top. So let's give this a kind of, whoops, that's going to be annoying, that just falling down constantly. And I believe this comes in like 3 or 4 different like shades. So let's tap this on. Tap this on, and even the Patrick Tar ones, I mean, I've tried obviously the eyeshadow palette by Patrick Tar now, but hey, but the blushes and stuff I've not had a chance to try. But this is very buildable, and again, it's so like affordable as well. Revolution are constantly coming out with like lots of new stuff. Okay, it's taken me a while to kind of like build it up, so I'm just going to go in with one of the powder ones. So I've already got a highlighter, but I'm going to use this one to see if it does anything. So that's definitely just packing it on top. Would say I'm not going to go too ham, but we all know that's a bit of a lie. So I'm just going to kind of blend that in. You know what, adding the powder on top has definitely given it a bit more of a punch, and I do quite like that. So now we've got a highlighter, so I'm actually more excited about this product than anything else, and it's the NYX Professional Makeup Buttermelt Highlighter. So they've now completed their kind of, you know, bronzer, blush, and now highlighter. One of the issues that I have is that the packaging is not the same as the others, and I kind of wished it was. Like, you saw the other ones are quite mattifying and they're kind of covered all over, where this has like the clear thing. I don't know if it's like a price thing, I have no idea, but this is in the shade Glaze It Butter, and I actually want to swatch it. Oh my god. So I essentially went to Superdrug to pick up their new Minecraft collection, because online it said that they had it in stock, and then when I got there they said, oh yeah, we've got the stock but we can't sell it to you. So I was a bit like, okay, and you know, I didn't kick up a fuss or anything, because like I've worked in retail for a long time and I know where you can't put it on the shop floor and you don't really want, you know, people to give you a hard time and stuff like that. So I kind of just left it, and I thought, okay, if I come back next time and you guys have it, then I'll pick it up. So let's test this out. And I've seen Teresa's dad talk about these and she loves them, and I take her judgment very highly. So I'm just gonna put this on. This is more of a goldy highlighter. I have pretty much like all the shades there, but I really wanted to get like just a standard shade, and this is very gold and it is absolutely blinding. I can't wait to use all of them together. And yeah, it was like £9.99 or something, and that's kind of blended out and it's stunning. So let's go on to setting powder, and I have one by Essence. This is the mattifying compact powder in pastel beige, and I'm just going to slightly take it obviously on my face in a couple of places that I just want to kind of keep in place, which is what I need, because again, it's very humid, very warm in here. And this is okay. I mean, it's slightly, you know, collecting around my under eyes. It's fine. I have lots of kind of like wrinkles, not wrinkles, but like kind of my skin is obviously like lines and wrinkles and stuff. It's fine. I know I might be getting wrinkles, I'm almost in my 40s, but there you go. Okay, setting powder is fine. Let's just move on. So let's go on to eyes. So again, this is nothing new. This is by Revolution. This is their Forever Flawless palette. I just don't have a new palette to try. One of the last palettes I got was by Anyway, their mini ones. I'm just going to do a quick look at this and we'll move on to mascara. Okay, so I did something really quick, just a couple of shades. So we're going to go on to mascara, and this was kind of gifted to me by Maybelline. So this is a Sky High mascara in the shade Plum Twilight. So I'm very excited to try this. I've not tried their mascaras in a long time, and especially a purple one. So I'm going to just get this on and build it up, and let's see how it goes. So that is not too bad. I mean, I built up a little bit, and on the bottom lash you can see some of the purple, so there is definitely some colour coming through. And then on the lips, we're just going to end with the NARS lipstick. Had for a while. I think I have used it on camera, I can't remember, but I'm just going to quickly use it, and it's in the shade Unauthorized. So let's give this a whirl. So this is my finished look, and everything I think looks super duper good. I mean, I think the only issue might be the setting powder, because it is a mattifying one and it's really kind of collected under my eyes, which is okay. I mean, the highlighter definitely steals the show. I do think the foundation is also really nice. I mean, my top lip is going insane and it is not separated. It's looking pretty decent. The mascara is great. The concealer is fine. I'm gonna give it a couple more goes just because it does look good, but again, it's kind of collecting underneath alongside the powder. And the blush is really nice as well. So altogether, I think we have a good look today. So tell me what you guys have been using recently. Is there anything that you have been enjoying? Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. And thanks for sitting down listening to me ramble on. I will see you very soon. Bye bye.